for joining me again. I'm really happy to have you here. Did you like the little animation intro? I've been working hard and trying to learn new things for my videos. I've added a little animation and end card to the end as well. They're not exactly how I want them to be. Some of the coloring and textures changed when I exported them for some reason. But I think they're a good start, and it helped me feel a bit more comfortable with trying new tools and new ways to create my art. I found myself working in different books than what you've normally seen on my channel. I wanted to go in and reassess the goals and dreams I had set for myself in January so that I can adjust my methods. Going through and writing down what worked well for me last month and what didn't work well for me helped me let go of the things that weren't serving me. This also helped me see that I did do a lot of things in January and that my efforts weren't for nothing. My goals are essentially the same, but how I go about them doesn't have to be the way that I had initially set out. I also wrote down the things that I want to do in February specifically that tie into my goals for the year overall. Having the what worked and what didn't work list right above was really helpful in keeping me focused and realistic in what I could set out for myself that was challenging but not impossible. In January, I was keeping a long tally for the month, and I would put a check mark and a note next to each day to track what I had and hadn't done, how I was feeling, and any symptoms I was experiencing. I did keep up with it, but I didn't particularly enjoy filling it out. There were also some to-do items I had set on that list that would help with my overall goals if I did them, but since I didn't follow through with them and would actually dread doing them, I scrapped those to-dos and that tracking system. There's certain things that I would like to do this year. I'd really love to get my channel monetized. I'd love to grow my Patreon community. I want to draw. I want to create. I want to read. I want to prioritize my health and my emotional well-being. Tracking each of those things daily was helpful in some ways, and it confirmed what I had already been thinking, namely that I was sad more often than not and that I wasn't sick or in pain most days. Confirming what I was thinking was true did its job, but that concept as a whole isn't particularly helpful to me right now. I decided to go with a much simpler tracking system. I made a list to keep track of sleep and exercise only, and I made another page that I could visually track how many squares I've completed on the sweater I'm crocheting. I've been using these systems for about a week now, and they've brought me a lot more happiness than just a long list of what felt like to do or fail. I wanted to follow up with you all about my Patreon rewards. I worked really hard this week to make a friendship bracelet for every person who is a part of or joins the $5 a month Pen Pal Club tier in February to celebrate getting 100 subscribers on YouTube. If you'd like a bracelet and a postcard written by me every even month, you still have until March 1st to join my Patreon community. I've added a picture of them in the corner. Hopefully you like the colors. I tend to stick to more muted or neutral tones when I do embroidery or friendship bracelets. I'm still editing it a bit, but I've also got a free downloadable wall background available for anyone who joins, and I plan to add in more backgrounds and printable bookmarks or printable postcards as time goes on. I'm still new to all of this, so I really appreciate everyone's kindness as I learn and continue to create. If you're not able to do $5 a month on Patreon, that's totally fine. I completely understand. I really appreciate you subscribing to my channel and hanging out with me here. The conversations in the comments have really made my week. I made myself a little collage for February. This was just made from some leaflets that I found at the station near me and from a cafe that I went to. But I really liked some of the jewelry pieces and art that was on them and managed to cut and paste them in a way that I hope will be inspiring to me this month. I've only left just a couple of printed characters visible on the bottommost paper. One is the word play, and the other is just a number 2 for February. I think if I come across some more leaflets while I'm out and about, I'll collect them, and I'll try to make another collage for March. I hope you like this style of video, and that you've enjoyed the little animations. I'll let the music play out, and hopefully me working will keep you company as well. Bye for now.